All right, we are here with the Disaster Docks bundle. Now, this comes with 6 different items. You have got a fence set, a boat, a docks, a sign, a steamer, and the plushie that you can barely see right there. Now, starting off with the fence. Now, these are a junk style fence that they're just kind of all built out of random things. They do not snap together, but unlike the other junk fence sets, they actually are a lot more flexible. It looks like they kind of are taking away some of those more rigid designs. Like, normally you can't put these this close. As you can see, they're actually, the corners of it, clipping into each other. So while they don't snap, they're still very easy to work with comparatively. Like, you sometimes will get a little bit like a tire or something that doesn't want to come together as close. But if you just switch that tire out just a little bit, see, it'll just walk into place. Like, this tire is the one issue with this, but if you look at these straight ones, they just kind of come together like you would think this was just a full set, and they go together just so easily. I'm really hoping they kind of reduce the restrictions on a lot of items because of this. Now, these look good. They do have that, you know, homemade design. If you're a person that likes scavenger designs or survivalist designs, big bonus for y'all. Next up, I'm going to come down to the docks. Now, the docks have basically the same style. They are easier to use. I guess you see, they have these big, you know, pillars on the bottom of it. And I was really concerned I was going to get a lot of, you know, intersecting with existing objects. But as I got around, it just started like, see, look here. I can go almost all the way to the ground, all the way up. When I was playing around in the water with this, I was able to submerge this to make it look like it was half underwater. It did not give me any issues whatsoever. It was actually quite shocking. The dock comes in 3 pieces, each of which have their own decorations. It does have some holes like this, but as you can see, they're not actually something that's going to trip your character or make you fall through or anything. It's just decorative. But overall design, really well made. It has decorations on it that you can see, like little floating in the water, everything. It's just really nice and well done. I kind of want every set to be as good as this and easy to use. The actual boat here, you can see. Now, this, it'll work on ground. It'll work in the water. I have literally sunk one right there just to show you how, you know, you can just raise this up, make it half underwater, whatever you want to do. Now, of course, if it's underwater, it's going to be harder to build on because a lot of the objects don't like being in water. But as you can see here, I've got a little cooking station on it. Didn't take me any time to place that. You can put pretty much anything. It's pretty good size. You can get 2 of them max, but it fits really well in the game. You can see a lot of the detail work on the different objects on it. I have tried, this is not a real, like, it's not a snappable door area, but if anyone finds a door that snaps there, please let me know. Every inch of it, though, is pretty much usable. I mean, you could build this into, like, a little sleeping area. You can see out through here. You can walk all the way up to the front. As you can see here, I mean, you could put little turrets up there or a spotlight. A mannequin look like he's fishing. I mean, lots of good things. Like I said, if you're a person that loves building around water, you could put a guard post or, you know, solar panels up here. So, pretty good little design if you're a person that enjoys this. Let's see if I can actually destroy it. Yeah, there it goes. It doesn't change too much when you actually destroy it. As you can see, I could still jump and stand on it. If I had one real complaint, that would be it. It doesn't really have a nice in a destroyed setting, but as you can see, like all prefabs, everything on board just disappears. It does, however, smoke and burn. So this is actually kind of nice that, you know, you could set this up still with the idea of it looking like a wrecked ship. Maybe throw some fires down on it to make it look a little bit more destroyed, but very cheap to rebuild. See, once I've rebuilt it, the smoke goes away. That said, the smoke is a nice little addition to it. Next up, we're going to talk about the Overgrown plushie, and as you see, it is just your standard Overgrown, which are the new enemies in Atlantic City. Now, it is the flowering version of it. It is cute if you're a person that is a plushie collector, definitely something that you're going to want to look into. The sign itself that it's sitting on, the tire sign, you can place things right here. So you can put a lantern or something to kind of illuminate it, which is very nice that the sign actually itself has an impact zone. That said, I know that some signs people are concerned about because the letters and everything else on them will sometimes phase in and out of existence. I've fast traveled from this thing about 3 or 4 times. I have even logged in and out. Everything I put on this sign is still there. I've put this 15 here, indicating you can have 15 signs and 2 boats. Now, I've put other types of wall decor on it, which is the signs. They are still here. I've actually had no issue with this so far. Now, that said, the actual design itself is simple. It's just concrete in these tires with a, you know, handmade plywood sign, which all in all, really simple, but it could go in so many camps. You could set it up as a target range. I mean, you could put signs on it like, you know, restricted area if you're a Brotherhood of Steel base or Raiders, Settlers, whatever. It could be just a decorative sign indicating that the merchant is this way. You can see on the back, it's got like a basic little metal bracket. But like I said, all in all, good, you know, it's a sign, but it's a well-made sign. Next up, we have the actual Mirelurk Steamer. Now, this thing does take a while to make 1 unit of jerky, but at the same time, you know, it's free. It's a free, you know, thing, so you can't have it working too hard. Now, as I get in close on the back side of this, you can see that there's, I mean, you can see welds, you can see all the stuff, the little brick. I mean, like I said, all in all, it actually does look like something that steamer would have. You got the little gauges on it. You have an actual Mirelurk inside that's being cooked. You can see the steam and the heat actually warping everything. You got a little fire. It does not require electricity or any materials. You can see that if I walk up, it does have some roasted Mirelurk, some Mirelurk jerky, and some cooked soft shell Mirelurk. So a little bit over time, you can see that's taken 3 of 10. So it should be about, you know, 10 items inside. All in all, if you're a person who's actually like a carnivore type character, or just looking for something easy, or just a little extra caps once in a while. All in all, really nice, really easy to set up. It looks good as a decoration as well. Very much with that aquatic theme of Atlantic City that they've been kind of working on. But yeah, I mean, this set has just been lovely to set up. It just, everything worked just so well. I'm hoping that this is the new standard of how all these items are going to give us a little bit more flexibility on how do we use them to build. And with that, I hope this helps. And if it does, give me a like and subscribe. And maybe, you know, like watch another video or something to help me out.